Sundu sundu kukinamulo, tundu ko mantan kayangan, lungkoy pasir kodal kinamulo, mamarayo di
I get triggered quite often by the news, by confusion, irritants, by curiosity, and often I think of art making and my art practice as very simply almost a byproduct. A lot of the work I do is about unpacking histories, notions of what power is and who has power in our storytelling. All our communities had mat-making traditions and sat on the ground. We were grounded to the earth. These mats were largely made by women. In pre-colonial times, there was no word for table because there were no tables in the Southeast Asian archipelago. The table, in my imagery, represents colonial power or a kind of hard patriarchy. The Malay word for table is meja, or the Philippines Tagalog word mesa, come from the Portuguese and Spanish word for table, which is mesa. In my Picturing Power series, I was asking a very simple question of how do you colonize someone? How do you do that? So rather than an army of guns, imagine an army of tables, the violence of administration. And that violence of administration is more lethal, more violent than a gun. With a gun, I may just shoot you. With a table, with administration, I will tell you who you are. I will tell you what your history is. I will tell you what is valuable to be kept in a museum and what is not. I will tell you what language means, what language you should use, what languages you should learn, what is of value. This indoctrination into the mind becomes inherited violence. I see the woven mat as architectural, calling people to commune together to share a platform. Throughout the region, all mother tongues have their own name for the mat. I think of the mats as being fundamentally feminist and egalitarian. To decolonize is to see the table and to see the mat.
Anya pangento man be masirul dangan
I've been collaborating with sea-based communities, Bajau and Sama DiLaut weavers from Omadal Island in the Sulu-Celebes Seas of Semporna. Some of them are stateless. They weave with pandanus, which grows in coastal areas. I've also been collaborating with Dusun and Murut weavers from the inland district of Keningau, which is the epicenter of Sabah craft production. They weave with bamboo pus, which grows in the jungle. We made a dictionary of heritage patterns of the Bajau peoples that outstretches national borders. It is a cultural bridge across geopolitics. I asked Julia, one of the weavers, what do you call this basic weave? Oh, this is tukad-kad. What is the meaning of tukad-kad? Tukad-kad are steps like tinukad-kad. I don't speak Murut, so I asked, what is tinukad-kad? The ridges at the ceiling of your mouth, when they feel heat or acidity, they become more pronounced. Oh, it's a border site between the deeply private space of your body and the external public space. It's a trigger site between what you might consume and what you might vomit out. The ampersand is a bridge. It holds hands and joins something to something else. It wants to include. I want to be an ant.